Hi, this is Trooper Joe from ArchAngel A Return to Chivalry. And you can catch my show on 7averadio.com every Wednesday from 3 to 4. Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Maritza Cruz, Vice President of the Worcester Central Agency for the event that went on today. Tell me something.
Well, I'm actually the Vice President for the Central Massachusetts region for the Massachusetts Women of Color Coalition.
Okay, yes. you get that, folks? I made a mistake, G.
That's all right.
So how'd you like the event?
Well, the event was wonderful. I think it's something that we have been working on for about a year now. Roughly started last year, and it's a beautiful thing to see it come to fruition the way it has. And for us, it's important because it's harnessing the power that we as women of color have. It's harnessing that energy because each one of us is actually doing a lot of work, in our respective communities, whether in different parts of Massachusetts. And so, the ideal is to really take that and, bring it together and create a movement, a sisterhood.
Sisterhood, yeah. I noticed that you have some very powerful people that you have aligned yourself with, and this looks like it's going to go forward in a big way. Now, is there one area that you have that's passionate to you in this?
For me, the passion is really organizing. I'm an organizer by trade, and I think that, as organizers, we see a need in our communities, and you say, oh, okay, there's a deficit, there's a disparity there. We need to work on that. We need to address that. That, for me, is what it's important, and being part of, many women organizing this whole coalition and continue to organize, because in order for it to be successful, we have to work at it. We have to work very hard. I think one of the most important things for me personally is to really elect women of color into public office and appointed positions. Because if you want to create change, it starts with policy and changing the law. That's how any movement started, with the civil rights movement, the vote right for women, pay equity, all of that. So that for me is it's crucial that we have people who look like us and represent our views and know the needs that we have as communities and voice that. So that's why for me politics and being in the public eye is so super important.
Yeah, I have to agree with that kind of thought process you have going on there, but there's another process. The future's coming. Can't hold it back and everything, and the girls are growing up now. And talking to Celia just a moment ago, and you got in Central Massachusetts, you got some kind of plan in your head to help out with the educational part of the girls of color, to bring them forward, to be the politicians, to be the CEOs and stuff?
Well, this is why this organization was created, this coalition of women, because we actually have women and our own folks that are working in those fields. We have people that are working in politics, and we have people that are working in education and health and wellness. So for us is to again bring that together and see what resources we have, because what we want to do is create a network that we are able to have the ability that when we need something in our community, we can do a call to action, because we have this base. And let me tell you something, when you have a base of women who are active, who are civic-minded, and you call those women to action, the rest of the people are going to take notice.
Yeah, I well known that. I was raised. I know.
You're a fortunate man. You were blessed.
Over scared, man.
Oh, jeez. You were blessed. Because women, and I was raised in a family I come from very strong women. I am Boricua, Puerto Rican, Taino, and it's a matriarchal society that we descend from. Yeah. And, we had women chiefs. So, women are the nurturers. We are the caretakers. We are hopeful. We are the believers, because I look oftentimes women in our communities, especially in our communities of color, are not given the credit It's usually the man who's tapped. But you know what? When you really look at any movement, women are the ones that see, because we're the ones that take care of everybody. And we see the deficits, and we see the struggle, and we see the hopelessness and the despair, and we're like, oh no, that's not acceptable. Yeah. We got to do something about this. And so you do it. And for one of the things that's really important about this coalition is that we are intergenerational. We want women older, younger, women of all ages, because wisdom comes with age. Yeah. You know, and of course, knowledge is always learned. It's an ongoing thing. So from young people, we learn from each other. But the most important thing, it cuts across socioeconomic lines. You know, you can be a professional, you can be in an elected office, but you can also be a mother, stay at home, you can work in a factory, it doesn't matter what level you are in, you are welcome here. We want you here because you are valuable. And what you have to say and the work you do is valuable to us.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. The youth do bring a lot of new creative type of thought process to this stuff, and then the people, the older people, they bring experience and wisdom into this, and that's a powerful combination. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So it looks like you women are going to have the whole thing going in a very strong, positive way. The train will be moving, and that's a good thing. Thank you.
It's a good thing, and with the support of our men, it's even better, because you know what, working together, that's how we get things done. Thank you so much.
I agree. Working together is how you get. But I can't speak for all the men, but I'm very proud to follow the lead of the women.
All right. Thank you. You're my kind of man.
Thank you. That was Melissa Cruz. We want to thank you for what you've been doing and what you're about to do. Thank you very much.
Hey, what's poppin'? It's your boy Truth It, and I'm inviting you 5 p.m. Mondays through Fridays to tune into the 5 o'clock shadow. On the 5 o'clock shadow, we talk about current events, and no subject is off the table. I ain't scared. We also want you to be a part of the show. We encourage you to call in and give your opinion on whatever it is that's on your mind. Just know that weekdays at 5 o'clock, it's time to buckle up because you're going for a wild ride. Catch Rich, Natalie, and your boy Truth It on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock shadow, only on 7averadio.com.